Coach Dress included. But I feel like we've adjusted well. This offseason we spent a lot of time learning the new playbook. That's also the first time we've had to learn a new playbook with the new coach too, so that's a new aspect to it, but it's been good so far.
With that new aspect, how has that helped, or what are some of the things that you've had to kind of work through before that?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we've just had to learn a new playbook. I mean,
Is it 4 coaches? Bostad, Sheridan,
Yeah, so
D'Onofrio, and now?
Bostad, Sheridan, D'Onofrio, then now Coach Tress, so
That's right.
probably about a year span.
You joke about it, but there's got to be a level of difficulty in that to try to get comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you want to have a good relationship with your position coach, so that's a process. It doesn't just happen right away. So I'd say that's the main thing with switching is you want to be able to build that relationship quickly.
So, from what you've seen with the group right now, how have the adjustments been?
Yeah, it's been good. We started with some walkthroughs, just with winter workouts and stuff. You could tell, obviously, it's new stuff, so we were a little hesitant and stuff like that. But as we're getting going, I feel like every practice I see guys playing faster, seeing where our opportunities are to make plays and our different defensive packages. So it's been good.
Tate, yourself and the top 4 guys, you guys got your first taste of consistent play last year. How do you guys feel this year? Are you a lot more comfortable, you'd say, or just more?
Yeah. No, I think that game experience definitely is awesome for us. I think that definitely helps all of us play with confidence, just to have those reps under our belt. So.
Speaking of playing with confidence, too, Coach was saying, obviously you lose big playmakers from last year, but it's not about replacing what they did. It's more about playing your own game. Is that kind of more of a refreshing type of take coming into spring?
Yeah, I mean, I think, as an individual in the defense, I think all you can hope to do is dominate your 11 of the defense. You can't go out there and be like, oh, Nick Herbig's gone, he was our playmaker, now I need to be the big playmaker. So, no, you just got to do your job to the best of your ability, and the plays will come to you if you do that.
Who do you feel is pushing for reps behind you and Joel and Jake and
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Brian, even just last year, has been taking very, very big steps. He seems very comfortable out there, very knowledgeable with the playbook, so he's able to communicate very well. I've seen him make some good plays, playing fast, confident. So I like what I see out of Brian, for sure.
I know you mentioned that you guys just want to kind of be yourself, but do you think you or Jordan or Muma can be one of those splash playmakers that Nick Torchio or Keanu was last year?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think, but like I said, I think it all just comes down to us, dominating, understanding what our role is in the defense, and when you understand your role, and you can dominate that role quickly, and then you can go look to make a play. Like that's kind of the key to it, I feel like.
You've been here for a while. What have you seen before Jake came here? How have you seen his growth?
Yeah, I mean, right away when Jake came in, you saw his speed, you saw the twitch. He's always been a very powerful guy, but now he's really started to transfer that onto the field, where it's like certain plays, it's like wow, like he's starting to read that. His mind is starting to match his physical capabilities. Like he makes some plays, which like wow, like that was really fast. Like he read that very quickly.
So did I hear right with the workouts that he has to get slapped and like sit down, he's doing the heavy max out tonight?
Yeah, no, Jake's definitely a high energy guy in the weight room. I always ask him to get slapping other guys before heavy lifts. So he's definitely a great energy guy in the weight room for sure.
Coach Trussell mentioned that the first few days you guys are going to install the scheme essentially. Just what's that been like as a player, just kind of learning the system?
We were fortunate to have those days in off-season workouts where we could kind of get that head start on the playbook. So now it's like we already had familiarity with it when we started installing the spring ball, so it's kind of just been reviewed, which has been good.
How would you describe Mike Trussell as your position coach, as the defensive coach?
I would say he's intense. Like I would say that's a common theme with the whole coaching staff. He's intense. He's urgent. He's like flies around the field. He's not afraid to yell at you, but we understand that like he's just yelling at us because he's trying to get us better, and he wants to see us respond to that. He doesn't want to see our confidence get shaken by him getting after us. So.
What do you think the benefits are to some of the changes he's made with this defense right now? 6 DBs on the field,
Yeah.
safety done, linebacker depth, like
Yeah. No, I mean, I think with the dollar personnel in specific, I think that's a great defense stop. The RPOs, which is kind of a common part of the game in today's game. Yeah, I think when he came in, he was kind of thinking like, stick with what we did that works, and then transfer what they did from Cincinnati that they were successful. So I think we're seeing that mesh together well in the start of spring.
do you think it's a hard job to come in here and try to replace Jim Leonard, given how much you guys loved him? Like, what was, as a player, what was your approach to this coach?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would say like Coach Leonard obviously was a great coach, great coordinator, but Coach Tress has had his own success, and now he just wants to bring that here as well. So pressure, I don't know, but I think he's just got to be him and do what he's done to be successful here.
Just watching practice, it's a lot more high tempo or up tempo, I should say. Just what's that difference been like going through it? It's because I turned away once and there's another play happening. I'm like,
yeah, for sure. I mean, as a player, you definitely get a little more fatigue, but it's good because as a player, I personally like to be conditioned in practice and not feel like I have to run after it, because you're also like conditioning your mind when you're very fatigued, like physically. Then you gotta lock back in and make sure you're still making your calls even when you're dead tired. So it's been a little bit of adjustment.
And I know last year when you guys played Washington State, I don't know if it's surprising would be the right word, but it looked like you guys had to adjust to their tempo. Just would you agree, or would you say that like going through this in practice is going to help if you do play something like that again?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think the goal behind the high tempo in practice is to make it easier in the game. So when we play a game, it feels like it's like, wow, this is like I just have a play. Like now I get to come line back up. Like it feels easy. And then when we have those high tempo teams, like we're ready for it. So.
Appreciate you, Steve.